Hi, I'm Khaki King for Jam Play, and this lesson is going to just be a simple lesson in a certain pattern of finger picking. The cool thing about this pattern, I think, is really you can go as slow or as fast with it, and it's going to sound great either way. Now I'm in a very, very weird altered tuning where these two strings are the same note. I believe they're both A. Let me check on that. They're both G, which would make that a D. And that's a D2. So we have the octave here and the octave here. However, this would work with any chord, any tuning, anything you like. So what I've come up with is, so it's a thumb, double pick in the middle, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And just in the spirit of kind of improvising, just before I started taping this, I just came up with a little ditty that could be made into a song, or could be the start of a song, or anything. So here, this is what it is, and I'm going to do it slowly at first, and then I'll do it fast. Now to hear that fast, here we go. What I think is most interesting about various picking patterns is that it's kind of where the lowest note falls, the highest note, and the notes that provide the color, or where the melody falls. This lesson, it's pretty basic, but I think it just shows the importance of using different finger picking styles to change where the melody might fall within the phrase. For instance, if I'm just doing this, this is my picking pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty simple. So let's pick out a melody in this, with this phrase. So because the third note that you hear in that phrase is the one that's going to be changing. Let's say we changed it around to and so in that case, you're hearing it on the second sort of beat of those four. And let's see if we can find a way to put it on the fourth time. And now I'm not deliberately sliding, but I think you can hear that the tone of that note, because it is played on the fourth beat of the 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's ringing out, and I'm moving the melody throughout the phrase, and so it's the note's lingering, and so it's almost like the slide. You can hear it ringing throughout the phrase because it is the last note, and I'm already moving my finger up by the time I start the new one. So if you can just listen for that. So, you know, I think it's just another way to change things up if you're doing different types of finger picking. If you're doing it slow or fast, doesn't really matter. Slow usually works even better for something like this. You can always, you know, try not to fall into the same pattern as, you know, as a guitarist. I think that the way to get better is to challenge yourself, but also, you know, just to say, well, you know, how can I do this differently from the thing that I did in the last song that I wrote, or the last exercise that I played? And, you know, I think that always just being creative with what you're doing is really important. And, you know, that's just a really simple way to do it. Just think, well, you know, can I finger pick this in a different way? And it might not, you know, fall into place. Your hands might not feel it initially. But with enough practice, it definitely comes.